The first thing I thought after watching this video, well, while watching this video, I was just like, watch this. The dog moved for the people. Moved for the people as he was pushing the cart. And then sat there patiently. What? This right here was too funny. Like the way he dancing. I was just like, wow. This part right here is when he took off his apron and he started really getting down, like up until he said what he said, and he was like, dang, like you really just killed my vibe. And that's like, people, they be thinking that's funny, and it's really not funny. Like, I felt some type of way myself, like, hold up, like you just gotta kill his vibe by like shining light on parts of him that probably don't even bother him. But the fact that you notice and you pay too much attention and it bothers you and you speak out on that, now it's starting to bother him. Like, that's what I'm saying. That just made me upset. That he was really getting down with you down for you. Like, I wanted this treadmill up until, it's like, okay, so other treadmills, you can kind of adjust the height and the speed and stuff. I'm pretty sure you can adjust the speed. I don't know, you may be able to adjust the height, but at the same time, it's just like, it looked like it's more for show. Like, I wonder if it actually depends on what you do with it. Like, if you choose to run, does it actually work? Does it have an effect on your weight? And by the way, this outfit, I would not wear, but the A for attempt and effort, because, you got some sense of fashion, some sense of insight. But, as we would say, before, a lot of people will be thinking that, we got different spirits. So maybe like this is revealing the type of spirit that she has. Like, maybe she lived through those day and age and she was that white woman. That was her experience. But now, like, time has clouded our judgment, as well as maybe, being born into a different body. And, you still have that spirit of that white woman, or living in that day where, this was me once upon a time, and I'm expressing to you my spirit, despite my color. I don't know. Like, that's how we used to think back in the day. That's how I used to think back in the day spiritually. Like, who was I before? Like, if I was someone before, or if I did have an experience before, a history before, what's in my roots? Or this could be revealing to you some of her roots. Maybe she has white people in her roots. Because why is it that fashion, that specific fashion, give me the impression that this was a white woman? It's because of history, what we've learned in those books. And according to those books, this is how white women dressed. I want this doll. And it's crazy because seeing this doll just reminded me of the dream that I had last night. In this dream, there was this woman and she was crocheting, and I guess one of the employees' daughters went and unraveled her crochet, whatever she was making. She unraveled it, but the method that she was using, it was like, as you would go climb up and down a ladder, like go vertical, vertical. It was like a vertical crochet method where she go into each loop up and then down. And I'm just like, wow, like this reminded me of that. But I love this doll. I love this doll. I don't know. I would buy this doll. Period. That's the ultimate question. The face you make when you know they lying. See, that part right there, this is a common saying, a common statement. What basically twisted everything was, but are you going to let them finish? Are you going to let them finish? That's modern day right now. The past was the face when you know they're lying. The modern day question is, but are you going to let them finish? You can sit there and make that face, or you can walk away and be like, I ain't trying to hear it no more. It is what it is. I've had enough. Okay, so I haven't had my piece of tacos yet, but this taco spaghetti, it's making sense for me. Like, this actually seemed like it would taste really, really good. I think I'm gonna try it. I've had piece of spaghetti, but I haven't had taco spaghetti. I'm kind of getting taco salad vibes, but at the same time, the difference is the chips and the noodles, and I just know the taste is going to be different. Empowering moment. What I see, roots in the hands. Our hands is our roots. Our skin is our roots. Our body is our roots. What flourishes from the roots is our story. And in that story is our ancestors, what they've been through. And this is how we start creating, that energy the power of our ancestors, the energy of our ancestors, where we came from. This is those petals on that flower that flourishes, that blooms. In our hands are those petals, you know. So once we start creating this, it's coming from deep inside of us, internally, our expression. And that is what I get from this image. So everybody know back then Charlie Brown did not have his cell phone. So obviously I feel like they created this just to get like a modern day visual of what Charlie Brown would be like today. But what was interesting, what actually caught my attention wasn't the phone, but it was the colored girl in the background, because we all know there was no colored people in Charlie Brown. And that would be so interesting. I would actually watch it, you know. I would, because Charlie Brown was very deep-minded. He was always self-centered. Well, self-centered in a way where he didn't really want to mess with too many people. He didn't have that much to say, and he actually, and maybe he did have a lot to say, but he knew he couldn't express himself the way he wanted to around the group of friends that he had.